Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. That is to say in the Lashawan Kodash, Yahweh, which is the name of our Heavenly Father, meaning He is, Bahashem, meaning in the name, Yahweh Shai, meaning He is our salvation. To the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans here in the Western Hemisphere, and to the rest scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth who look like the other nations, okay? And I came across this article a few days ago and came back to it and wanted to, kind of report on it a little bit, okay? Just to show you the wiles of this devil, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, because while you people are highly invested in his kingdom, he's just pretty much playing you for whatever cause and purpose that he has, set aside for. And we know ultimately what that cause and purpose is, but leading up into that, you have people that's heavily invested in things of this type of magnitude, okay? And this is from the website Fox News, and it reads, Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce, which is the tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, PR firm calls lawyers as document with exact date for Taylor Swift, which is a, well-renowned artist, I believe in the pop culture. If I'm wrong, so be it. Breakup goes viral, report. So there's allegedly, dates on when this breakup was supposed to occur, and we're going to go into it, okay? Showing you that what? Esau put these puppets in position to feed you sheep, stuff that he wants you to eat, okay? And you eat it up, all right? Because why? You have no idea on what's going on behind closed doors, man. These, so-called powerhouses, these entertainers, these athletes, they are all in alignment with Esau Edom, man, okay? Your favorite rapper, your favorite, songwriter, they all are in bed with Esau Edom, the system, okay? And they have to get along, okay? To get along, all right? To get paid. And this is no different. So it says, Travis Kelce PR firm calls lawyers as document with exact date for Taylor Swift breakup goes viral, report. It says, rumors that Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce, and I know a lot of y'all Kansas City Chiefs and a lot of y'all Taylor Swift, Swifties probably believe that they were actually, head over heels in love with each other, but only to find out that it's all part of the contract, okay? And that's the most part, and that's for the most part how Hollywood, interacts with these type of things, okay? They get you, the consumer, to be heavily invested in these type of things, okay? For multiple reasons, all right? To get you preoccupied with things that's going on in the world, and to get you heavily invested in this type of stuff, so your emotions could be, charged to whatever way they want you to have them. So it says, rumor that Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce relationship with Taylor Swift was planned, swirled around after an alleged contract with an exact date that they would break up beginning appearing online. So they had already had this thing set up, that they would put these two powerhouses together, one on their way to the Super Bowl, which I believe they won, and another, which is, the darling of pop culture, especially with these, teenage girls and what have you, and bring them together for whatever nefarious or whatever purposes and reason they want, okay? It says, a document from Full Scope PR, a Los Angeles-based firm, began circulating on social media, first on Reddit with a split-up date of September the 28th, and the day is September the 17th, so just 11 days away. Now, are they going to go ahead and go through with it? Who knows, okay? Because now that the cat is out the bag, they may have to figure out another, way of going about, splitting up or breaking up or allowing them to, actually get married, to throw the scent of this actually having some type of truth off, okay? So it says with a split up date of September 28th for Kelce and Swift, it also appeared to outline a plan for how to handle the reaction to the breakup, including allowing the initial media frenzy to settle and ensure clarity. So they even have ways on how they want to go about, exiting the relationship, okay? So this devil, man, he has everything set up beforehand. He thinks in playing these things 3 and 4 steps down the line, man, okay? And it's no different from any other aspect of his kingdom, whether it's entertainment, whether it's politics, whatever, okay? This devil is just that. He's a deceiver, okay? And you, as the mass consumer or sheep, you buy it hook, line, and sinker, okay? And then when things don't go your way, you get emotionally charged, man. And it could, send certain individuals to do certain things, okay? Just speaking. You could probably get emotionally charged for something that's already been planned, such as, let's take betting on the Super Bowl, for example, okay? Which is, rigged to a certain extent, but you have people that put a lot of money in these games, man, and when they lose it, they lose it. They sometimes go on a binge, whether they OD or whether they, take a firearm and go do something or whatever, man, okay? This is how Esau Edom keeps his kingdom moving, okay? By deceit. It says what? A document from Full Scope PR, a Los Angeles-based firm, began circulating on social media, first on Reddit with a split-up date of September 28th. For Kelce and Swift, it also appeared to outline a plan for how to handle the reaction to the breakup, including allowing the initial media frenzy to settle and ensure clarity. According to the Daily Mail, Kelce reps have denied any such plans to break up with Swift later this month. And now they may have to, scramble and come up with another way now that this has leaked out, okay? And just how Esau Edom is doing with his truth, man, because his truth is steady exposing him. He's having to scramble and try to come up with other type of ways to make it seem like what we're saying is irrelevant, But he can't outrun prophecy. That's the whole thing. He's been brought in on these charges, and he's going to have to face them, okay? And we're going to get ready to get a few precepts. We're going to read about one or two more paragraphs, and then we're going to go get a few precepts. It says a spokesman from Full Scope told the Daily Mail that the document was entirely false and fabricated and were not created, issued, or authorized by this agency. So now that the cat's out of the bag, they gotta, have a clean up PR to make it seem like that was all, just false, that it wasn't authorized or it had no validity behind it. It says, we have engaged our legal team to initiate proceedings against the individuals or entities responsible for the unlawful and injurious forgery of documents, Full Scope added. And how much more Esau, when he gets ready to, come down with that great wrath that he's going to have on those of us that's in this truth, that's preaching against his kingdom, man. He's going to come down with great wrath, okay? Because why? We have spoiled his plans, okay? This truth has spoiled his plans, and he's looking and making moves to make it seem like as if we don't have any idea of what's going on, okay? But that could be farther from the truth, all right? And let's get a few precepts, and then we're going to wrap it up. All right, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach in the Apocrypha, chapter 10 and verse 8. And it reads, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, The kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's how Esau came to prominence, okay? By deceit, by, deceiving the world, man, okay? By things like this, although it's, not as major, but you still can see the outer workings of how this man goes about, putting forth his master plans, okay? This is how he puts forth his master plan. Although it seems, minor in details, this is how this devil works, man. Okay, this is how he's translate. This is how kingdoms are translated from one people to another, man, by the perception, by the deception. Okay, and to the people just believe a lie. Okay, how many people believe that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift were actually going together, or how many people wanted to believe? Okay, because that has that fairy tale ending. Okay, like what? Cinderella or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. These are the type of things that Esau likes to push out to the mass, okay? And they eat it, hook, line, and sinker. So it says, Ecclesiasticus chapter 10 and 8, because of unrighteous dealings, okay, injuries and riches got by deceit. And that's how he came into power, man, by deceit, by unrighteous dealings, okay? Deceiving the Native Americans, okay, into taking this land. All right, here it is. The Native Americans, help this man through cold winters, and what does he give in return? Injuries. He gives them what? Smallpox, all type of things. You heard the stories how he put blankets with these type of pestilence on it, and then gave it to the Native Americans, and then he wiped out, millions of them. This is how he comes into power, man. All right. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that's why this man has to be brought up on these charges, man. This is his time, okay? His kingdom is getting ready to be taken out, man. He's getting ready to have to answer, okay? For all his dealings that he has done unrighteously. He's getting ready to have to answer for that, okay? Yahweh Shai is getting ready to come, and he's going to have to answer, okay? 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11 tells us that what? For we are not, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11 says, for what? Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, man. We know these things, man. The what? The power of this truth, okay? We understand these celebrity annulments and these celebrities' marriages and all this type of stuff is all part of entertainment. But for some, they actually believe these type of things, okay? And not just marriages, but sporting, everything in this kingdom, man. It's all established on deceit and unrighteousness, man. You'll never beat this man at his own game, okay? The sooner Jake gets that, the sooner Jake will be, the faster Jake will be better off, man, okay? This kingdom was put in place to do exactly what it's doing, man. Wearing your ass out, okay? Anything else, like Charles Barkley say, would be uncivilized, man. This is what this place was made for, man. These fake marriages, these fake, sporting venues, you name it. Fake religions, everything in this place, man, is all built on lies, okay? And the sooner you get that, the better off you'll be, okay? So let's read that one more time. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us. Right, lest, meaning what? We can't allow that. Through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he will not, okay? It says what? For we are not ignorant of his devices. And he has many devices, okay? And, hey, trust and believe that ultimate device, he's going to get a lot of people, okay? A lot of people are going to come to the table believing that device in his miracles, okay? Pursuing the 2 Thessalonians, all right? So he's going to get his fair share, but he's not going to be able to touch the elect, all right? And we pray, that the Most High, deal with us, that we be part of that number, all right? This is Revelation. We're going to probably close out in a little bit. Chapter 12. And let's go to verse. This is Revelation 12 and 9, and it reads, "And that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, and Satan, which deceived the whole world." You see, this is one of his attributes, man. Maybe his top attribute, which is what? Well, his top attribute is the sword, but a close second is his ability to deceive. Okay, that great dragon is who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. One of his top attributes is to be able to deceive, and he usually goes about that by the way of his top attribute, which is the sword. You know, forcing whatever beliefs he have onto the people till they, acquiesce to it, till they fold to it. Okay. He beats them in the head with it till they succumb to, their senses, all right, and believe whatever it is they're being told, all right. So it says, "And that great dragon was cast out." Now this is going to the actual war that's going to take place in the heavens, in the upper atmosphere where the clouds are at when Yahushua comes back. But we can use this to apply to today's time, because this devil is still using deception and trickery. Okay, it says, "And that great dragon was cast out, that old serpent," right, goes back to the garden, man. Okay, "called the devil, and Satan," right, because Satan is the spiritual demon Satan, and the devil, which just means deceiver, he has a people that he works with, on a first-hand basis, okay, which is what? The Edomites, the so-called white man, but not limited, because he can use other people in other nations as well, but his go-to is Esau, Edom. It says what? "Which deceived the whole world." That's one of their greatest attributes, deception, okay? They got those people, and they had the whole world for the longest believing that the people that's in the land of Israel are the people of that land, which could be farther from the truth, okay? They are actually the Edomites, okay? But he has done a job on with his media, with, it tells you that in Ephesians 2 and 2, if I'm not mistaken, that he's the prince of error, through his media, his mainstream media, his television. He's, painted a picture that he's put himself in the position of being the righteous, okay? That's why we call him out by saying so-called, because he's not white, okay? But that's one of his deceptions, okay? Painting a picture where you believe whatever it is that he tells you, okay? So he gives you these titles, white, black, when there's no such thing as a white person or no such thing as a black person. It's based on nationality, but he runs from that, okay? And this is all part of his game. That's why he's being brought up on these charges, and that's why he has to, be, dealt with, okay? It says what? "Which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him," right? When Yahushua comes back, he's going to take them all down, man. Esau, Edom, and his angels, okay? His minions, the other nations that's in alignment, that's in bed with him, okay? Psalms 83, okay? They all going to be fighting against each other, and then they're going to all turn against Yahushua when he comes. They're going to all go from fighting against each other in World War III to turning their attention on Yahushua. Yahushua is going to bring them all down, man, okay? Beginning with Edom, that great dragon, that red dragon, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, okay? And his angels, his military, his weapons, and his alliance, they all going to get taken out of the sky, out of the heavens, okay? But as of right now, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, deceiving the whole world, man. And hey, this is just another incident. Although it's minor in detail, we can still apply it because he's still using those same tactics, okay? Just put it on a larger scale, okay? Having you to believe that a superstar athlete like Travis Kelce is going with a mega star, pop star like Taylor Swift. That's all part of deception, man. Okay, to get you, the consumer, heavily invested. All right, and he's doing, and it's no difference. Okay, than these politics, having you heavily invested and voting for Trump, or having you heavily invested voting for Kamala. Okay. And the end game is going to be the same thing no matter who they put in office, man. You can apply his tactics to anything, okay? Whether it's small or big, he uses the same playbook, okay? It's deception across the board, all right? And when that no longer works, he hits you on the head with his go-to, which is that sword, okay? Which is why he's getting ready to come down with that great wrath. Because why? He's being exposed, okay? So now that the gloves are off, he's getting ready to come out, and he's not going to fight fair, man. Okay, so we understand that persecution is getting ready to arise, okay? That's why it says in Revelation 12:12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, who is that? Esau Edom, the so-called white man, his military is getting ready to come down unto you, having great wrath. You see, he's fed up. His deception is wearing off. So now he has to resort to his go-to tactic, his go-to move, which is that sword. It says what? Because he knoweth that he have but a short time. This truth is exposing him, man. If he keeps going, then he won't have anything to, deceive you with, okay? And his time is up, man. Pursuant to prophecy, okay? He cannot escape the bounds, okay? He was only allowed to go so far, and he's reached that point. Now Yahweh is getting ready to judge this man through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai. So now this devil is getting ready to come down with great wrath, okay? We getting ready to see it, all right? And whether you prepared or not is besides the point. It's still going to come, all right? So it would be in your best interest to be prepared. And how would you go about doing that? By repenting, asking for forgiveness, keeping and rehearsing these righteous acts to the best of your ability, and above all, having faith, okay? You have to have faith, okay? Because your righteous works aren't going to deliver you or save you. Because why? You're in the sinful flesh. We need salvation, and the only one that can bring that is Yahweh Shai, okay? You have to have faith in Yahweh Shai, all right? Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, that he's going to come back, deliver us out of these sinful bodies, and then what? Those of us that are left out of America, when we get beat up into the chariots, we're going to be the first fruit. We're going to be the first ones to get that, that stony flesh, put away this fleshly heart, okay, and get that new heart, that new covenant, all right? So we have to be prepared, man. Make sure your temple, your house is in order, okay? So just wanted to bring that out, touch on that, although it seems, minor in detail or minor in significance, it's major. Because why? It's exposing this devil playbook, man. And we all about exposing Esau Edom, however way we have to do it. If it's touching up on sports, if it's touching up on, a genre we might not be, used to reporting on, we got to report it, man. Okay, because we as watchmen is, commanded to watch, okay? And we see something that has significant value to it, we're going to report on it, all right? And let the chips fall where they may fall, okay? Whoever's supposed to hear it, hey, they're going to hear it. And if whoever doesn't, hey, still, we got to still do the job, man. Okay, because we have to endure until the end, all right? So let's wrap it up and take it over to 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8, and it reads, be sober. You see, we're going to be sober, man. Anything we see, that has the potential of misleading the flock, we gonna report, man. And if, hey, it doesn't happen, anything happen, okay, we still reporting, man. Rather be safe than sorry. Be vigilant. We're gonna continue to watch, all right, all the way into the end, if it be the Lord's will. Why? Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. He's doing his due diligence. So how much more us in the truth? Okay, we're gonna do our due diligence. All right, if it be the Lord's will. All right. So we're gonna wrap it up. Pray some of us edified through this lesson. And until the next time, if it be the Lord's will, stay strong, stay in the faith. We almost home. Shalom. Peace.